asking, Alex?
I'm Alex.
Who you asking? I'm Alex. So on my last deck profile, I talked about Fiendsmith Mikanko. This is a list that I got off of the YouTuber Yu-Gi-Oh! This is where I came across a Mikanko Discord, and he posted his list, and I liked it a lot, and I tested it out. I took it to a tournament. I did okay with it. After that, I made some changes, and that's when I posted the list. Now I'm gonna show you the combo, pretty much the one card combo, the end board of this, and how oppressive it can be. And this is where I get more into depth on our combo. Yu-Gi-Oh combo and my combo were pretty much the same except for one specific line, and this is where I'm gonna get very specific with it and explain why I prefer mine. And he actually likes it too, that he even talked about it in his video. So we're gonna talk about why my line became a better version of the combo, because it just adds one more layer of interruption, which is what we like. We like layer interruptions. We like interruptions that they can't see. This is like something they can't put together, you know. So this is where we're gonna get started. All right, so obviously we'll start with our normal summon of Trapper. So on normal or special summon, you can banish for cost a trap from the deck, and this is where we banish Strife. And when Strife is banished, we get a token. So we'll put it right here. And because his effect banishes for cost to increase its level, so now it's a level 5, and we have a level 4 tuner token. So with the level 4 tuner and the monster, we're gonna synchro summon into our Braver Dragon. Braver Dragon on summon will equip up to three from the deck with different names. So we're gonna equip Durendal, we're gonna equip Arabesque, and we're gonna equip Male Washidori. So here we can scoot everything up a bit just so we can see it. There we go. That's better. That's better. So it'll equip these three from the deck, up to three with different names. Then we're gonna go Durendal effect. We're gonna add our Renat. So we're gonna put our hand over here, and then this gets destroyed. Now we're gonna go Arabesque effect. We're gonna summon our Hare. This will go back to the extra deck, and then this will fall off because it's not equipped to that one, but this one gets equipped to the Hare. And then now when this equips to the Hare will trigger to search for a Mikanko equip. So this is where we search for Fire Dance. Alright. Then we special summon the Renaud because we control a Fire Warrior, and it becomes a tuner when it's summoned that way. On summon, Renaud will target the Durendal and we'll add it back to hand, basically as a discard fodder because we can't use it again. Our only two Fire Warriors are Hare and Renaud, and you typically don't want to search Hare unless you have Renaud, but we're going to use it as a discard fodder. So now it's a level 1 tuner, and a level 3 we'll synchro, put all these away, and we'll make our Herald of Orange Light. Is what bridges the Mikanko stuff. This is how we're going to search our Ohime. Alright, so typically in the old combos, we would activate Fire Dance to summon the Hare, and then we make a link 2 with this, and we summon Moon. Okay, and then we go Herald effect to search Ohime. All right, that's how it was before, but now instead of using Fire Dance, we're gonna use Mayo. Okay, before you would Fire Dance the Hare, and then you would send Huli in the combo and summon it off Mayo. But now, this time, it changed. We're gonna Mayo banishing the Hare. No, summoning the Hare because we wanted to get banished when it leaves the field, and then we'll Fire Dance the Huli at the end. So right here, so we summoned our we have our discard Renaud, we searched our Fire Dance, and we summoned our Herald. Now, we'll go through our grave, we'll activate our Mayo engrave, targeting the Hare, and then we'll summon the Hare. Okay, so boom. Now we can go into Moon. So we'll go into Moon, this gets banished, and then these two will fall off to the grave. And then now we'll go Herald effect, we'll search for, we'll go into Moon. Right, so there's our Moon, and then we'll go Herald effect, searching our Ohime. Alrighty then, so these are 3 cards. This is what we searched for. We did not have anything in our hand other than our Tactical Trapper. So now we'll just link away the Moon, we'll go Requiem, and then Requiem's quick effect, we'll special summon our Lacrima, and then we're gonna go Lacrima effect, we're gonna dump our engraver, and then right here we don't need anything more from the main deck. The rest of it is going to be extra deck, so our deck is going to be full of engine, non-engine for the longer grinder games. Okay, so now right here we're going to go Requiem effect, equipping it to our Lacrima, and then we'll contact fuse into our Necroquip Princess. The reason why we do this is because we want to pretty much bait out any bestials, any hand traps, because that will trigger Necroquip. And if you have Engraver, or if you're running Lubellion, or what else is there, Lurie. Actually, you know what? No, Lurie doesn't trigger. It's pretty much Lacrima. No, Engraver. Engraver is, I think, the only thing that'll trigger off in the deck. So right here, if you had an engraver, you go engraver, search tracked, and then you would get a trigger draw 1. So basically, this is what we're doing. Now we're gonna activate engraver, shuffle the Moon for cost, and then we're gonna summon the engraver. And then right here, at this point, I'll probably summon this in defense too. At this point, we ask our opponent anything here, because this forces DDD, and this forces them to not be able to use their nib. So right here, this is a nib check, a noob nib check. So if they nib here, we still have our Fire Dance, we still have our Ohime, and basically we have Lacrima during their turn to summon. This is Sand Paradise. So we still have plays if we get nibbed here. We're not gonna make Caesar here. We have Caesar in the extra deck for specific decks, but we're not gonna do that right now. So if you have really good hands, Ohime is also level 6, so you could make DDD and keep doing the rest of this, but this is just going off a 1-card combo. So we're gonna summon sequence, and then we're gonna go sequence effect. We're gonna shuffle the engraver, we're gonna shuffle the Requiem and the Lacrima. So now that gets rid of our grind part of the deck, but if they nibbed us when we had the Necroquip and the engraver, we would have that still as follow-up. So this is all pretty much keeping our asses covered. So we do this, we shuffled, and then we make our Desiree. Alright, so then right here, so we don't want to just go sequence equip, we want to use the sequence as a body. We want to link climb at this point, because if they nib us, we can't Desiree can't stop the nib. It can only really stop cards that activate on the field. So it can stop imperm, but right here we're gonna reveal our Ohime, we're gonna add ceremony, there we go, and then Ohime lets us search, and we have to discard a card now, and that's where the Durendo comes in. So we'll discard the Durendo, and then now what we're gonna do is we're gonna activate ceremony, summoning the Ohime. Okay, this goes to grave, and then now we're gonna go sequence and Ohime. We're gonna make our princess. We are fire locked, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go sequence, targeting, equipping it to Desiree. We're not gonna negate it yet. We're gonna use princess effect. We're gonna summon back our Renaud, because this is the only fire left. And then now we're gonna go Desiree, negating our princess, so that now we're not fire locked. And then we're gonna go into our about, and then we're gonna go banishing our ceremony. So we're gonna put this underneath Hare because you'll see right now. So we'll banish ceremony to dump our Huli. So we're gonna dump Huli, and then you know what? We also needed another discard. So now we have our bow, we have our discard, and we have our Huli. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go a bow. We're gonna discard a card, and then we're gonna banish it, and we're gonna summon back our Herald. And then now we can activate Fire Dance, summon our Huli, and then we'll put it in defense like this. And then our Huli, you know, I'll probably put it over here. It doesn't even matter, honestly. Anima Zone, you can play with Anima with Huli. So Huli gets equipped with this, and then now we're gonna go. Huli is gonna search for a Mikanko trap, and this is where we search for our Spirit Walk, our Viaje Espiritual. So then we're gonna set this, and then we're gonna go end phase. End phase is gonna come back. It's gonna go like this. So this is our board. So this, we have no cards in hand, but when you negate with Herald, you're gonna search another copy of Ahime, and that could be a discard. So after you tribute it, let's just say they tribute. Okay, let's just say if we had that again, this is a 1-card combo. That means we still have cards in our hand. Let's just say this is a card in our hand. If you go past the turn, so you have Spirit Walk that can steal, equip it to our Huli. Our Abao can non-target destroy something, or it can reborn a light or a dark. Desiree can negate 2 cards because there's 2. It's a link 2 equipped to it. So let's just say they activate something. You go Herald, and then they go called by. You can just go Abao, discard, banish, and summon back, and then now you have another negate. And you have like a little macrocosmos from monsters from hand or deck. They get banished instead, and you have a negate. And this is where the scenario I'm talking about. So we'll go, and then you just negate again. Boom. So you like that, you just did 2 negates. So, and then we're gonna activate. We're gonna steal something. We'll just do this. We'll steal their monster. We'll use it as a token, and then now we can banish it. Summon our Hare, and then after they summon again, or Princess in the Grave. Princess target the Hare, target their monster, destroy both, and then summon it. So you'll have 1, 2 with the trap, 3 with Desiree, 4 with Princess, 5 with Spirit Walk, and 6 with another Herald, or 6 with a Bow. You have like 6 interruptions, so there's 6 cards with like a Macrocosmo on field. And that's pretty much the deck. That's the whole combo. That was the whole reason. So Spirit Walk can summon a Mikanko that's banished or in the hand. So that's why we want our Hari to get banished, because we want to summon it off of it after we take something from them. And then that's how we trigger our pop. And that's the combo. Let me guys know if you guys want to see some test hands for this. Comment down below. You know, like I'm down to do some test hands if you guys give me enough likes, but at the moment, like, I'm just gonna give you the 1.5 combo. This is it. Shout out to Yugi Wo, he made the list, and he also shouted me out in his video, so I'm just gonna give him out another shout out, because he also used my line where you summon Mayo with the Hare and Fire Dance with the Huli. He had it backwards, but we want to get the Hare banished so we can summon it off of Spirit Walk and then summon our Princess to give us another pop. And then next turn we just summon it back. Our Bao comes back too. We summon, and it's coming back. It's not summoning itself, so it doesn't matter with our fire lock. And then we can just summon this back, equip something, and then, you know, just keep going off. But that's the deck. Not even the deck. That's the deck profile. Not even the deck profile. That's the combo video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Asking Alex, and I'm asking you to like and subscribe, because if you don't, I'll be very sad. But if you do, I'll be very happy. And not just that, you'll also be very happy. So let's just be very happy in everyone's own world, alright? Also, make sure to comment down below on anything you guys would like to see in these upcoming videos. Let me know what you thought about this certain video, and if you want this certain types of videos to keep going, please let me know. Commenting down your feedback, I always read the comments, and I always want to do what people want to see. So please let me know. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down. We need that engagement, and we need all the help we can get. We're trying to get to so many subscribers. We want to make it out, and I want to make you guys very happy. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Deuces.